Most of, if not all of the assault maps in Overwatch are disliked by a majority of the player base, with Paris and Horizon Lunar Colony being the ones that have gathered the most complaints throughout the time that they have been in the game. All the way back in February 2021 at BlizzCon, the previous Overwatch game director Jeff Kaplan teased the possibility of the assault game mode, better known as 2CP, being removed from Overwatch 2, and that
we're still exploring new game modes. And we're also reevaluating older game modes that people are more critical of. You know, we're of the mindset maybe 2CP doesn't exist in Overwatch 2, and maybe there's a new cool game mode that replaces it.
That mode then turned out to be Push, the mode that they first revealed at BlizzCon 2019, where members of the public were able to play both the game mode and the game itself for the very first time. The mode was shown to be replacing 2CP, well, at least on the competitive side of things, as the Overwatch League map pool for 2022 was revealed on March 11th with no signs of the mode in sight. In the Overwatch content creator Discord server, Jeff then confirms that 2CP will not be seen in the competitive mode, while possibly not being in quick play but definitely being in custom games. The question is now though, will they repurpose the maps so they can be used in a different game mode too? There could be a possibility for this to happen, as there is an area out of bounds on Hanamura next to the attacker spawn where you can see what appears to be the beginnings of a payload map. It may have been run at some point, and the future of the map may potentially see it return to this state or even get changed into becoming fully functional for the push game mode. Something interesting to note however is that Hanamura does currently exist as a payload map elsewhere, with it being found in Heroes of the Storm as well. In June 2021, the Overwatch team made a blog post about the environmental states that they have implemented into the game, sharing that they wanted to create interesting and new moods that would entirely change the feeling of a location. They then gave the example of travelling to Numbani and seeing the futuristic city illuminated in a warm African sunset, or landing in a rainy Paris with all the shops glowing with warm golden lights that invite you inside to eat a croissant until the rain stops. Going back to the example they gave about Paris, it's very possible that the 2CP maps will simply be used in the PvE story mode that they are still working on and nothing more, with the new lighting and weather effects playing a large part in creating the atmosphere that you will pass through while on a mission. On the other side of the coin for PvE, they could also begin to implement the assault maps into the event modes in an attempt to refresh them. As an example, imagine going to the dark side of the moon for a new version of Junkenstein's Revenge on Horizon Lunar Colony.